Okay. Uh, is this even? I don't even know if this is the max value. Kinda in a I don't care mode at this point. Oh. So, new Dokkan event. I don't even know how long this one's gonna last, and I guess I should do it as like ASAP. Because if it's anything, because this one's a Dokkan event that trying to think of the right words. It's an event that it's very much like the Dragon Ball Fusions event, which if you remember that one, there was the one glaring issue with that one, and that was that you couldn't, is that when it was like when it was taken down, you could no longer play it, but they still released those they still made those characters available to get via gacha, well, in their summons, and I have those characters, and I'm like, I can't awaken this character because this event no longer exists. So I guess I should do this now. So it's like it's for the Dragon Ball, it's for the Super Dragon Ball Heroes event or whatever. Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. So if I remember right, I'm going to run a double Deborah. I'm gonna run a double Deborah for this one. Well, is that Deborah? I think that is. I don't know. I haven't really watched. Well, I've only watched like a couple of scenes Dragon Ball Heroes, and then I haven't done much. Like I haven't like made like a conscious effort to watch it like I did with Dragon Ball Super. So I have my own Deborah who is easily awakened. I don't know, are you the better lead for Dragon Ball Heroes? No, you're not. So we're gonna use, I think for the first time, it's gonna be an extreme team. Like all extreme category. Like all extremes. But yeah, you count for the Dragon Ball Heroes category, right? Right? Yeah, you do. I separated all these. So, double Deborah, well, double Demon God Deborah.
Alright, let's do this.
The only thing I can say about Dragon Ball Heroes is that it's exploring, like much like Dragon Ball GT did. And oh no, I brought up GT. Oh no, blasphemy. Shut up. Like very much like GT, it's bringing these concepts of Dragon Ball that should have been explored in other series. And to be honest, really should be acknowledged as canon, because Dragon Ball is trying to hit the levels of Marvel. I feel like Dragon Ball is trying to hit the levels of Marvel. Of Marvel and DC, where they just have like straight up multiple dimensions of the same universes, but it's like, oh well, in this universe this happened, but in this universe this happened. I think that's what should go on for Dragon Ball, is just go on the whole multiverse theory, which they technically have, but they might as well just like blow it up, like just go the entire way of multiverse. Like, okay, like yeah, this is like multiverse theory. In this universe, we have Goku that is like this. That we have Goku that didn't go to Earth, or in this universe we have Vegeta that went to this planet instead. like, just make it all, like, just pretty much make it all canon. Because that's pretty much what I feel Dragon Ball Heroes and pretty much any other Dragon Ball side game is trying to do. Is just go like, oh well, in this universe this happened, and then like when you try and talk about how awesome this is, like you always have those die-hard Dragon Ball fans go like, it's not canon. It's not canon, so therefore it doesn't mean anything. That's actually a pretty awesome attack. I do want to play Dragon Ball Heroes. I just don't have the ability to play it. I don't have a Nintendo Switch, and my PC is pretty much butt. Oh no! I mean, I would love to see Vegeta go Super Saiyan and not just go full. I think I need to. Who was on the last rotation? There's the Boros, Silas, and so the Boros coming on this coming in this rotation. Not that it really matters right now. Like, heck, just make an anime, like, I mean, even though the manga is kind of, like, kind of crap in certain chapters, and, like, when I saw tweets about various manga chapters, I just went like, oh my god, just stop. Ow. Yeah, that actually hurts. I mean, I could have used LR teams. Oh man, now I'm thinking about that comment somebody made on one of my videos where apparently it's not okay to play at the lowest difficulty level of a game. Like, apparently we're still in that time frame where you're not supposed to play the game at the low difficulty. You gotta be, if you want to be the pro YouTuber, you have to play at the highest difficulty level. And I'm just sitting there going like, that's a load of crap. And there are so many counter arguments against that it doesn't even matter anymore. Like, you really only play at the highest difficulty level of a game because you want to. Like, you're not doing it just as a rite of passage. Like, it's not to be like some sort of rite of passage like other YouTubers feel. Like, well, other viewers feel. Because, I mean, like, here's the thing about it, like, what's it gonna matter? What does it matter if that you beat a game at the highest difficulty level and all you're really getting is bragging rights? Like, all you're getting for it is bragging rights. So I just got so it's like, okay, well, I just beat like Street Fighter 2 at the highest difficulty. Like, okay, you got bragging rights, but what good is that gonna do you later in other things? Ow. Hey. Like, I don't see people, I don't see myself, like, if I was like show off that I could be Like if I was to show off like, oh, I could beat like, what's one of my favorite games? Like if I was to show off I could beat like Virtua on Mars. Oh, Awakening. Oh, the fusion. If I could beat Virtua on Mars at the highest difficulty setting, I imagine nobody would care. I imagine nobody will care. Like it'll probably be like, oh, you did great, and it will be for like 3 days. Like maybe like 3 days, if less, like less than that. Like nobody's gonna care. Or like if I beat King, like it also has to be worth my time to beat the game at like the highest difficulty. To beat the game at the highest difficulty setting. I'm not gonna sit there and run Kingdom Hearts whatever on critical mode for the set, like, and my reward for it is something that I already unlocked in proud mode. No, it's like, no, that's not to say like nobody, like it's not, that's not this, I'm not like trying to downplay everybody else that does this, like that does that, but come on, like, because pretty much anybody that does do that, more power to them. But I'm trying to do things for, like, one, my own personal entertainment. I'm trying to do things for my personal entertainment. And also, I just want to share the experience of playing the game. I don't want to sit here and be like, oh, I don't want to sit here and waste hours on the same section. This time's an exception. You should, like, I would honestly change that. Okay, if I was Vegeta, I would change that line. Like, I hate fusion, but I hate losing more. That's a cool pose. And it's a tech type. Why is it a tech type when the Vegito is like, when the Vegito in question is Fizz? Whatever. Besides, we have, like, and speaking on difficulty, we have things like these mobile games here that will do like BS thing, do like total BS difficulty. Like they'll do BS difficulty things. Be like, oh well, this game's hard because you don't have this because you don't have this character, or you didn't max out these characters. So yeah, you're going to die because of that. Oh my god, this is gonna be a long one because I chose this team. Because I wanted to use a Dragon Ball Heroes team. And an all-extreme one at that. Which, I don't think I've done that. I don't think I've used an all-extreme set of characters. And I honestly, oh my god, it really doesn't matter where. Like, she's just gonna get smacked hard anyway, regardless of where I put her. I guess to mitigate the damage. I can just. And yeah, I'll just throw Elise because. Because this is a type mismatch. Oh, I got a Dokkan. I did not even notice.
Time to get serious.
So I've been like. So I've been putting in a lot of time and another mobile game, Last Claudia, and I really love that game. I wish it was on. I wish so much that it was on console because it plays pretty much like Star Ocean. It pretty much plays like Star Ocean, and that's why I love it. That was like that the world building that I've seen so far, and I'm only on chapter 2 of the story. Like just going through what I have. God, I love that. Like, I'm just like, this game needs to be on a console. Like, it doesn't deserve to be on a mobile. Like, this deserves to be on actual console. Oh yeah, it's not even that. So, I guess what I'm saying is, like, you should probably start expecting videos, like the videos of Last Claudia soon. I don't know about Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. I do like Brave Exvius. At the same time, I just don't get, like, I'm sitting there like, I don't really care much for it, because like Brave Exvius at this point, well, for me, it's just the same. It's like click. It's like click hit, like it's just doing like click a couple of things. There's not like, it doesn't really make me feel special, and I feel like going back to Record Keeper, which I have. I just don't feel it with Brave Exvius at this point, because it's like, oh well, there's no animations. And geez, did you have to go? Okay, well at least I took less damage because of Luis. Wait, what are their passives? Because I think I just heard myself heal. You know, I got these characters and I didn't even like really pay attention to their passives and whatnot. I just awoke in them. Because that's one of the problems with this game, is like you don't do much with this. Like there's not much to do. Like, you only really need to pay attention for this game if you're doing like Super Battle Road or something. Okay, so what am I dealing with here? He has a high chance of stunning the enemy. Attack and defense plus 100%, like double the attack and defense, plus an additional 100%, and attack enemies attack and defense reduced by 20% for 2 turns when facing only one enemy, plus an additional defense plus 10, and high chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack when facing 2 or more enemies. So right now he's just decreased their, like the Boris decreased their stats by 20% for 2 turns. Does that like reapply like the minute he comes back in? Like does that buff like reapply when he comes back, like if he cycles back in? And what's yours? I'm sorry, I'm looking at this now. Lowers attack. I didn't really bother on buffing hers because it didn't really seem like there was much of a purpose. Stainkaz allies keep us 3 like an attack. So that's another buff. And then if we fall below 30% HP, we get a full heal and attack and defense plus 50. And there's another Deborah. Then there's this. I didn't even talk about this. And I mentioned it in my Twitter about how Super Mira basically is doing a rider kick if I have my Sentais right. So does all this stack? So does all of this stack? Like, does the debuffs and buffs stack? Guards all attack when there's another Dragon Ball Heroes category alliance attacking at the same turn. Recovers 10% of the damage. Okay. So that's pretty good. So what does Vegeta do? So this team is pretty technical. Three more crossover allies. Just say how much you lowered the enemy's defense. Don't say massively lowers their defense or anything. Just say how much. They should really just say how much. Because massively could mean something like, oh, it only lowers it by 25%. Like, oh, it only by 25%. And then it's like, well, that's not massive. I actually like this animation of attack. Like, you just make a bunch of portals and then it's like, oh, well, can't dodge because everything, because you're being attacked from all sides. And, well, I know because this is Dragon Ball, it's going to be like, oh, well, I can dodge because this is Dragon Ball. Or I did this and I protected myself. Jeez! Chill out, Vegito. This is why nobody likes you. This is why you're dead this turn. I think this is the lowest amount of damage I've done in a while. Because I'm so used to seeing like 500k, like I would say 250k at the lowest to like 2 million or 3 million at the highest. What else is there? Speaking of Super Dragon Ball, well, I was talking about difficulty, but I guess I'll save that for another video. What I want to see in, like, if you're gonna bring in Super Dragon Ball Heroes characters, bring in I mean, there are clearly bringing in like these like the Demon Lord characters. Like they're clearly bringing in the Demon Lord characters, but what do they call? Is that what they call? Yeah, the Demon God characters. Bring in the like the transform states of like the various characters besides the Boro. Who did they just drop? Yeah, like I saw this guy. I saw this guy's awake. Like this guy's like transformation, like state or whatever, his Demon God form or whatever they call it. I don't know what they call it. And I was like, holy crap, that looks awesome. It looks like that looks like Beerus or something. Like that looks awesome. And honestly, I want to make fan art of it. Like when I saw it, when I saw his transform state, because it looks so vastly different, and I was just like, this is all like, okay, that's awesome. Well, this is the character I'm trying to awaken. And I got a long way to go because, like everything in Dragon Ball, you gotta do the event. Like 3,000 times. Okay, that's an exaggeration. I gotta do it like 11 times. But still, that's a lot. Yeah, that is that event. I would do stories, but I don't really see the point of doing the story events, especially when they're not worth it anymore. Like, you don't really pay much attention to the stories. Oh wow, it's been a while since I had a long Dragon Ball video. All right, this one's done. I have another one I need to do, so I'll see you then.